Now, Saul was making death threats against the Lord's people, the followers of Jesus, and he had papers from the high priest in Jerusalem to go to Damascus and to arrest both men and women in the synagogues of Damascus that were followers of the way of Jesus. And on the way, as Paul approached Damascus, he saw a great light, and he fell to the ground, and he heard a voice that said, "Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me?" And Saul said, "Who are you, Lord?" And the voice said, "I am Jesus, whom you are persecuting. Now get up and go into the city, and I will tell you what you must do." And those that were with Saul, they heard something, but they didn't see anyone, and they were speechless. And when Paul opened his eyes, he couldn't see anything. So they took Saul by the hand and they led him into Damascus, and Paul didn't eat or drink anything for 3 days. Now there was a disciple of Jesus, Ananias, in Damascus, and he had a vision, and Jesus spoke to him in the vision saying, "I want you to go to the house of Judas on State Street, and I want you to lay hands on Saul of Tarsus. He has seen this in a vision or in a dream, and his sight would be restored to him." And then Ananias said, "But Lord, isn't this the man who caused so much trouble for those who call upon your name in Jerusalem? And didn't he come here to Damascus to do the same thing?" And Jesus assured Ananias, he said that Saul was Jesus' chosen instrument to take Jesus' name to the Gentiles and to their kings and to the people of Israel. So Ananias went to the house and he laid hands on Saul, and something like scales fell from Saul's eyes and he could see. And then Saul got up and he was baptized and he got some food and he was strengthened. And then Saul spent some days with the disciples there in Damascus, and he would go into the synagogues and he would preach that Jesus was the Son of God. And the people were amazed, and they said, "Isn't this the same man who was persecuting those who call upon this name?" And Paul was preaching Jesus and proving from the scriptures that Jesus was the Christ. And this irritated some of them, and some of the Jews plotted to kill Saul. But when Saul heard about this plot, some of the followers of Paul, they put Paul in a basket, and at nighttime they lowered him from an opening in the city wall so that Paul could get away. And this is the story of the conversion of the Apostle Paul from Acts chapter 9.